I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Edinburgh Town Council meeting for Monday, July 14th, 2025. Start off the roll call. Councilmember Michael Bryant.
Here.
Deborah Buck.
Here.
Sherry Sweet. Here. Mr. Pierceville's out this evening. Myself, Clerk Treasurer Rhonda Barrett's with us. Town Manager Mr. Myers is out tonight. And our council town attorney, Dustin Huddleston, is here with us via phone. Next on the agenda is the minutes of council meeting June 23rd, 2025, and the executive meeting minutes of June 26th of 2025. Anyone have any claims, need for discussion?
If there are no questions, I'll make a motion to approve the council minute meetings for June 23rd.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None?
And also make a motion to approve the executive meeting minutes from June 26th, 2025.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None? Motion carries. Okay. Next up, we have the claims presented by Mrs. Barrett.
In your packets, you should receive an end-of-month claim docket for May 2025 in the amount of $450,531.90. And then the docket for tonight, July 14th, in the amount of $686,954.40. All claims have been reviewed and signed.
I personally had no questions. I reviewed them.
If there are no questions, I'll make a motion to approve the claims as submitted.
All those in favor? Aye. Nay. Okay. Motion carries. Next up, will be presented ordinance number 2025-8, establishing the lawn irrigation access services by Mr. Huddleston.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. As you remember, at the last council meeting, we introduced this ordinance that establishes the parameters that Mr. Jones wanted to try on and all lawn irrigation services for the town. It is ready for your approval if you so desire.
Anyone have any questions, any discussion?
I make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-8, establishing the lawn irrigation access services.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No? Okay, motion carries. Next up, we have Mr. Huddleston again. Mr. Huddleston again with ordinance number 2025-9 in conjunction with the previous, establishing watering restrictions. Mr. Huddleston.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Again, this was introduced at the last meeting. This provides restrictions on water usages in case the town deems a water emergency, and it's ready for approval if you so wish.
Any questions, any discussions?
Nope.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-9, establishing water restrictions.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No. Motion carries. Okay. Next, we have Mr. Huddleston up again with ordinance number 2025-10, amending chapter 74 code regarding stop sign on File Street and Ward Street, and this is a first reading.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. As you recall, at the last council meeting, it was requested that this stop sign be removed at this intersection. It's the first reading, so again, just take it under advisement for the next meeting. If you do go through with this meeting, you have to have unanimous consent to waive the first reading.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna take this at the first reading, Dustin, and move it on to the second one, next meeting. Did you hear that, Dustin?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Next up on the agenda, we're going with the resolution 2025-6, engaging auctioneer, Mr. Huddleston.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. This is, if you recall, Mr. Jones requested the vehicle be auctioned off. Now that we did all correct to this, so this resolution invites
Okay.
Anybody have any questions or discussion?
Make a motion to approve resolution 2025-6, engaging auctioneer.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Motion carries. That again was for resolution number 2025-6, engaging auctioneer. Next up on the agenda was the Westler MS 2025-2026 professional services proposal. Since the full council is not here, is everyone in agreement that we would like this discussed when we can have a full council present? And when and also our town manager, John Myers, was not with us tonight for that as well. So we're going to move that until potentially maybe the next meeting when we can have the other two gentlemen here with us. So,
Do we need a motion for that or anything?
and Dustin, do we
To
need a
table it.
motion, a technical motion for that?
Yes, you need a motion to table that to the next meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Make a motion to table Westler MS 2025-2026 professional services proposal to the next meeting.
Second.
All those signify by saying aye. 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 Opposed? None. Motion did carry. Okay. Next up, K-9 fund donations by Mrs. Barrett.
Yes, we've received donations for the K-9 Fund golf outing totaling an amount of $1,030. They are from the following donors: Samtech, Ditech, Bonkers, Shell Gas Station Exit 80, and CMD Corp. So just need approval to accept those donations.
Okay. Make a motion to accept the K-9 fund donations as listed by.
Second. Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries. You can use that, can't you, Chief? Next up on the agenda is the Westler invoice number 47371 for the water treatment plant, Mrs. Barrett.
Okay, we have invoice number 47371 in the amount of $7,750.60 from Westler Engineering for the water treatment plant. Bill has reviewed and approved the invoice, so the invoice needs approval to submit for payment and approval for Ryan to sign. If you guys approve for him to sign, then he can come in later and sign.
And Linda Sanders is here with Westler. Linda, would you want, you or Bill want to go with that again for the,
That's for where we're doing the leftover money.
Yeah.
If we have an SRF, we're getting ready to go to bid to get some valves put in and replace 5 or 6 hydrants. And it's just part of the engineering and doing all the studies to make sure that we're legal on it. That's all that's for. It's part of the original contract.
the original, okay.
How much do we have left in that?
There's 500 and some thousand that it should be go bid. So
That's not for us, that's for,
Yeah,
that's the SRF money that's left.
okay.
So that's just leftover interest money. We had to have it dedicated that it's going to be spent this year before July. So we know it's going to be spent. I just had a meeting last week with Westler to discuss the final steps on some battery stuff, which is the way they do it. Anyway, once we get that passed, then we should go to bid in mid-August and September, and hopefully everything will be done. New mixers in the water tower, and 5 or 6 new hydrants and a few new valves on these things.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be able to close that bad boy out.
Okay, anybody else have any questions for Mr.
No.
Jones or Ms. Henderson? Okay. Need a motion then to approve Westler invoice number 47371.
Make a motion to approve Western invoice 47371 for the water treatment plant.
Second.
And that was in the amount of 7,750.60.
Yeah.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any
Make a
nay?
motion that Ryan can sign.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And motion carries again. Next up on the agenda is the Crossroads Engineering, invoice number 251111. Mrs. Barrett.
Okay, we received an invoice from Crossroads Engineering. It's for the 2024-02 paving project contract. So we have a contract with them, and this invoice is just part of that contract. But because it was above John's spending limit of $15,000,
Yeah.
we just wanted to bring it to get approval and have Ryan or Marion, you can sign off on it tonight if you'd like,
Okay.
just to process the payment.
And we had already actually approved these services back in January.
Correct. We already have a contract. This is just above John's $15,000 limit.
Okay.
No questions, I'll make a motion to approve Crossroads Engineering invoice number 251111 in the amount of $15,804.30.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. And I also make a motion for Vice President Miriam Rooks to sign that.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, Sarah Beth Drybread with the Johnson County Community Foundation Unrestricted Funds Grant Approval Letter.
Thank you, Council. On Friday, July 11th, the applications opened for the Johnson County Community Foundation Unrestricted Funds Grant. It's their second cycle of grants that they have open. And so I had met with Stephanie Fox, who's their grant facilitator, earlier this year. And we talked about different projects for the town. And obviously the plaza is a big one and funding needed for that. And so that opened on Friday. And just one of the requirements that we have to submit along with that application is a letter of approval to apply from our government. So you should have received in your packet a letter, and if that's satisfactory, I'm just asking for approval to apply for that grant. And it's due by August 1st, the grant is, so I wanted to make sure we got it in on this this meeting, and then I think it's just on there for Ryan to sign.
Okay.
And Dustin, if you heard Sarah Beth on this letter, Ryan's name is on there for him to sign, but is that okay for us to go ahead and pass this without him being here, even though he's going to sign off on it?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Sarah Beth?
Good job.
So we need to make a motion.
Yes.
Make a motion to approve the JCCF Unrestricted Funds Grant Approval Letter.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye. And make a motion for Ryan Piercefield to sign that letter.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. No opposed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Moving on to other business. Start with you, Mr. Bryant.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Mrs. Sweet.
I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the Firecracker Festival. It was wonderful, and I rode my golf cart downtown and watched the fireworks. It was really, really cool. I appreciated Sarah Beth and Daniel and Chief. I know you guys were there in force, saw you driving golf carts too. It's kind of cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Okay. I personally have something myself. It's very personal to me, and I wish there were more here tonight to hear, but I'd like to start off by thanking our phenomenal public safety teams. Our fire, rescue, and police are unparalleled, and our family has witnessed this firsthand. Our granddaughter, Hallie Turner, was involved in a serious car accident on Tuesday, June 24th. And each of these teams played a major role in her survival. Special thanks goes to Officer Coy, Officer Roberts, Paramedic Damon Mack, and there are 4 others within the fire department. I don't have titles for all of them, but there are Mr. John Underwood, a Levi Milligan, Captain Randy Cox, and a John Gregory. And of course, last but not least, Chiefs Little and Lawler. We have a fantastic team here. And the reason I'm reading this, so I make sure I, number one, first and foremost, get everyone included, but very emotional to try to do this and stay on track here. But we know their quick response to this accident, without a doubt, helped save Hallie's life. Also, the prayers, the love, and support our family has received from this community can never be matched or repaid. And thank you to anyone and everyone who has or will continue to play a part in Hallie's healing journey. We truly have a community like no other. Thank you all very, very much. That's all I have, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start off or continue with. Mr. Huddleston, we don't want to leave you out. Do you have anything, sir? Okay. Chief Little.
Just a couple things. Our public safety team, you have to do things that we do every day, what goes on, and the amount of energy that we have to go out and do our job to the best of our abilities. It's a teamwork that I don't know if you think about. We don't say the police department, the fire department, we can't say that across the area. We say it's a public safety team, we truly mean. We're cross-training each other, but, again, paramedics that were there for Howard's accident, God's in, that's all I can say about it. The only other thing is, July 4th was amazing. It was pretty packed. I think it's probably the biggest crowd paramedics we talked about. I know this because that was a lot of traffic too. We were trying to get out for about an hour to get out from down by CVS because we had a ton of people from out of town. I think that's because of how everybody's staggered and everybody had to see fireworks almost for a week long. So it was an amazing thing. It's over with, and now we're looking for September's festival. We'll stay busy.
And they'll do great with that, just like they did that one thing. I do also want to add one thing. I've had lots of compliments on our downtown street, the new pavement down there. It looks great. I've had several people comment on it, mention it was a long time coming, and it does. It looks really great. Kudos to you, sir. Mr. Barnett, correct? Okay. Want to throw that in there. Sarah Beth?
Yes. Yeah, thanks for bringing up the fourth. That was the largest number of vendors that we've ever had before, which was wonderful, and I received emails from almost all of them, thanking us for having them before, and they all applied for the fall festival, which those applications are out now, so it's been really fun to work with the plaza space, even though the building is still there, to try and figure out how we're really going to utilize this. And as most of you, or all of you on the council have received, and are also our superintendent, we've received a couple of drafts of the plaza design from ID World, and so thank you for the feedback on that. We've had some good community input and feedback as well. So we should receive something by the end of this month that we a little bit more of a finalized. And let's see, the Johnson County Community Foundation grant, the cap is $35,000 on that. I've also submitted a $50,000 grant for T-Mobile. I'm working on one for LIBOR Realty Foundation right now, that the $10,000. So we've got lots of different grants that we're applying for right now for the plaza, and hopefully those will all be wrapped up by the fall. One of the things I did want to ask about, and I was trying to remember from the last council meeting, the building, I reached out to the 3 bidders that had given us quotes last year, and those are all still good quotes. So we had a $15,000, a $14,000, and a $13,800 quote to tear the building down. And so something that we have to decide now on is moving forward with that. So, and if that's something the council wanted to decide tonight, if we want to go with that low bid. Ryan Basemeyer was the low bid on that, and when I reached out to him, he said, depending on the weather, You could maybe get the building down before the fall festival if it cools off. If not, it would have to be after the fall festival. Gosman Construction out of North Vernon was the $14,000 bid, and they are good to go anytime that we want that building down.
Have either of those done work for us in the past?
I know Gosman out of North Vernon, they took the buildings down across the street, the senior center. I know that they took them down in front of, was there another building that they had taken down before? I know that they've worked with the town a couple of times on that.
Yeah,
we got
There
some
was
problems.
something else they took down, I can't remember what it. what
We
it
had no
was.
issues with them.
No, he does great work.
Yeah,
Dustin, is
$200 difference in there.
is that something that we should have, you, your present for and look at those, or something that we as a council should, so to speak, Sarah Beth was giving us to them verbally, but is that something we should have actually in paper form and do,
Yes, and it's gotta be on the agenda for
Okay.
yeah, that was my next question, what about agenda-wise?
I'll put it on the agenda next week.
The next meeting.
in writing and then put it on the agenda, then you could act on it.
Yes, sir, okay, thank you, Dustin. Okay,
I think that's it. Thank
that
you.
it? Okay, dear. Mr. Jones?
We know the water tower got a good cleaning.
Did, yes, I heard.
We talked about last fall, but we went ahead and decided that Fourth of July was coming and they were gonna do it there. And I just, we went ahead and did it, and it's good. I got 3 other bids and they were stupid again. So I got the lowest bid is $8,000, the second one was $17,000. And it went out from there, so. We got her cleaned, and the south tower will be cleaned probably in 2 years, and this will need it again in 3 years. So south tower's a little different, I haven't figured out why, other than maybe vegetation on the pool hill. It's clean and buttered.
Yeah, I did fail to mention that, Bill,
They
thank
did
you.
not get off my owls up there, so that's why they're back up there again. So we got a fencer up there and prepare the owls, so they'll stay away again. They leave nice little stinky nest right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their job. Thank you, Bill. Mr. Barnett? Okay, Mr. Gibbs? And lovely Julie.
Just to let you know, we've advertised for public hearings, we had 2 requests for hour vacations, so that will be on your agenda.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll open it up now for public comments. If you'd like to speak, please state your name and address, and we will be glad to listen to you. If there are none, wait for a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight. I know it's hot.
That's a record, ain't it?